As members of Group 7, we make every effort possible to support other creators, artists and artisans, small businesses, and independent industry in any ways which we know how. It's a long haul today, so sit back and come along with us. Tucked away in central Illinois, Forsyth to be specific, is one of the Midwest's largest new and used bookstores. Over 14,000 square feet containing nearly 200,000 books, paperbacks, hardcovers, and independent authors, as well as historic and original initial printings. The journey was nothing compared to the payoff, and it resulted in one of our highest yields yet, our largest book hauls at the time. Upon arriving, you're greeted with a small sale section, as well as new books towards the front of the store, along with some art from local creators. We got to sign the guest book at the front counter as well, before delving into the stacks and exploring all that this shop had to offer. As a veteran-owned business, founded in the late 90s, they've spent nearly 30 years cultivating literature and creating relationships that pave the way for this twisting, winding, turning labyrinth of enormity. One could spend an entire day nearly getting lost in here among these volumes, finding something new at every turn, and still something old and interesting at every other turn. Since the time of recording, I've made an effort to get this footage in the right order for me, at least, because it means a lot to represent well all the places we go, the things we see, and what we do there and in between. As you meander through the cacophonous space here, between sections of sci-fi, horror, romance, mystery, and fiction of every kind, you start to get the sense that this is not merely a bookstore, but instead a landmark. Central Illinois is full of all kinds of things, like corn, soybeans, and farmers that choose to do other less profitable crops. But this is something special. Some books follow us wherever we go. For me, that's Tom Wolfe's A Man in Full, and when I see it, it often reminds me to make a special effort to explore that which I do not usually see. The old saying to not judge books by their covers works more for people than it does for books. Otherwise, why would books have so many different covers? To try to set the tone and create the mood for what to expect from the experience of reading such a volume. As I've said to others, in conversation or seminar, I believe that we are experiencing something innate in repetition, that we are all living through a bit of a renaissance here, outside the year of specifically 2025. There is a return to physical media and a rejuvenation of the arts. Craftsmen and specialists take to the internet to validate what they know to be true in themselves already. And folks who enjoy entertainment, learning, knowledge, growing, changing, try their best to preserve that which we value most. You don't need me to tell you yet again how large this place was, or how special it is that it's cropped up here in the Midwest over the last 30 years, surviving, thriving, and resisting all change, disaster, and news from the outside world, and instead soldiering on through these formats, this intrigue, and these people among the place. I know in my soul that I need not convince anyone that some specter haunts these halls, nor that these shelves hold some key to discovery that one could not find on their own, to urge you, convince you, plead with you to come by if you have the chance. But should you have the chance, trekking across the United States, perhaps cutting through the Midwest on your journey to see your family for the holidays, if Forsyth, Illinois was not already on your to stop at list. Well, often it's the experiences we did not plan to have that afford us the most opportunity for reward. By not having any expectations to begin with, there is little space to go except upward, onward, and outward. What doesn't go without saying is the value. Of course, we always plan to spend a certain amount, and it's rare that we go far over budget. But in this case, we found that the prices here were so very fair, and often we would look up at the shelves and even see that which we were looking for to begin with. What a joy it is to know that you want something and have it come to you. To profess over a journey what is expected, and have the journey rise to meet those said expectations. What a joy. While this was not the only place we chose to stop while in the area, it was largely the reason we chose to trek all the way up here to discover and support that which we were not already supporting and discovering. And so I'll leave you with this. We came, we saw, we read.